And then activate your arms, so press your palms down, push them away from you. Feel that lovely stretch in your spine, that compression in the front of the thighs. And then lift your head, walk your hands over to the left, bring the right hand on top of the left and then fold. But keep drawing the right hip down, so you're still trying to ground the hips evenly. Doing the side stretch, then lift your head, walk your hands to the other side. Left hand on top of right. Inhale, come up into tabletop, knees under hips. And then walk your hands forward. Straight arms, so push the floor away with your palms, then tilt your tailbone up, sink your chest down towards the mat, bring your forehead to the mat. If it doesn't reach, you can rest it on a cushion, your block. But keep the tailbone going up, draw the armpits towards the mat, so this is puppy pose. Let's wake the spine up. Inhale, come back to tabletop, so bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale to cow, look up, tailbone goes up, push the floor away, and then exhale to cat, tucking the tailbone under, pushing out between the shoulder blades, let the head hang, follow your own breath. Inhale to cow, exhale to cat. Inhale, exhale. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, walk your feet towards your hands, and slowly come to stand at the front of the mat. Standing in mountain, we're going to do a slightly different version of sun salute. So we're going to come first into chair pose, but it's not Surya Namaskar B. So feet hip distance apart, draw your arms forward, sit down, draw the shoulder blades down your back, gaze down, make sure you can see your toes, so you might need to draw your knees back slightly. Neutral pelvis. I'm just going to hold for 3 breaths. And then inhale, standing, straightening your legs, and then folding into Uttanasana, forward fold. So if you need to keep your knees bent, that's fine. Inhale to halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Tip up the tailbone, feel the backs of the legs stretch, look up. Exhaling, bend your knees, palms down, step back to plank, but pause in plank. Rocking forward, so push the floor away, puff out between the shoulder blades. Squeeze your ankles and thighs towards each other. 2 more breaths. Then inhale, lift your hips up, come into down dog. Take 3 breaths. Inhaling, up on your toes, bend your knees deeply, look forward. Come forward to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, inhale to chair pose, bring the arms forward. Plug the shoulder blades down the back. Really feel that inward hug of the thighs. They're parallel, but that energy drawing towards each other. And then inhale, standing up, reach up Exhale, palms together at your heart center. Okay, one more. Inhale to chair pose with your arms forward. Really draw the navel in, pelvic floor up, gazes between your thumbs. Exhale, straighten your legs, folding into Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Step back to plank and pause here. So really try not to banana down. You want to lift your hips up slightly and then settle. Push the heels away. Push the floor away with your palms. Hug the shins and thighs towards the midline. And the gaze is down, so don't just hang the head. You want the spine long. One more breath. Inhale to down dog. Take 3 breaths. You can feel into your dog if you want to rock the knees under you, twisting the hip gently, or paddling the heels, pushing through one and the other, alternately stretching through the calves. Then inhaling up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Come forward, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale to our chair variation. And then on the next inhale, lift up through the thighs, arms up, palms together, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, so standing in mountain. Inhaling, take your weight into your right foot, lift your left knee up. So reach your fingertips gently down, lift your chest, gaze is forward. Step back to warrior 2. Right foot points forward, left foot parallel to the back of the mat, sink through the right knee. Make sure you can see the big toe on the inside of your knee, so you're not folding forward. Shoulders stacked over hips, arms go wide, look over the front hand. Relax your shoulders down. Lift up your chest, use your core. Then inhale to Trikonasana, triangle, straighten the front leg by drawing up the kneecap. Take the left hip back. Reach, 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 side body long and tip. Keep squeezing the thighs towards each other. That energy towards the midline. Roll the right buttock under you, reach up through the top hand, look up. Then lift up through the top hand, arms go wide, hands to hips. Turn your feet parallel first, and then you're going to turn the toes out, bend into goddess. Pull my leggings up. So this is, you want the thighs to track in the direction of the toes and not have your bottom sticking out and the chest coming forward. You're going to try and sit down. Draw the tailbone under you. Lift the chest, relax the shoulders. And then we're going to lift up the left heel. Little pulses up and down. Keep drawing the tailbone under you. Nice and steady, shoulders relaxed. Okay, right heel, left heel down. Little rock, side to side. By the way, all you lovely ladies, if you've not included, happy International Women's Day for yesterday. Okay, settle into goddess. Chest lifting, shoulders relaxed, lift the right heel, little pulses. And then lower the heel, sitting goddess for a moment longer. Oh my gosh, it's uncomfortable. Okay, lifting up through the thighs, reach your hands overhead, stretch up, exhale, turning, you come back to the front of the mat, I'll go the other side. Take your weight into your left foot, lift the right knee up, reach the fingertips to the earth, lift the chest. Keep the breath coming in nice and steady. Get balance, keeps the mind active, good for mobility. Step back into warrior two. Arms go wide, reach out through the fingertips, draw the shoulder blades down your back, look over your front hand. Make sure you can see the big toe. And it's a real push, really energetic through the back thigh as well. And on the next inhale, straighten the front leg, Trikonasana, triangle. Take the right hip back, draw up the kneecap in the front leg. Reach, 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 and tip. Leaning back, roll the left foot under you. Keep drawing up through the thigh, the kneecap on the left leg. And reach the top hand up towards the ceiling. Come up, engage the core, hands to hips. Turn your feet parallel. And this time we're going to clench your fists, bring them to the small of your back. Pull up through the kneecaps, thighs engaged, start to lean forward, turning the tailbone up. Bring your weight more towards the balls of your feet rather than going back and taking the hips back. And then start to squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other, so bringing the elbows towards each other, gazes down, and then push your fists away. And then on the next exhale, as you draw up through the thighs, start to curl in through the core, so drawing your ribs towards your thighs, reach your hands up behind you, punching up towards the ceiling. Draw the crown of the head towards the mat, so rocking slightly forward, bring the weight towards the toes. And then inhaling, come to halfway lift. The gaze is down, the back is flat. Bring your hands back to your sacrum, micro bend in your knees. Next inhale, come up. Release your arms, heel, toe, feet together. Come to the front of the mat, bend your knees, fingertips down. Take the right foot back, drop the right knee. Flatten the foot. And then bring your hands on the inside. Let's do this. Let's do the other side first. So we're going to come into lizard. So palms down, turn the left toes out, roll on to the outside edge of the foot and opening through the thighs so the knee is tracking in the direction of the toes, but keep your chest reaching forward, sinking your hips. If you can, you'll come down a little further, deepen the stretch, so chest reaching forward, gaze is down. You can come down onto a block, or even next level down, or if you can get the left arm, forearm down, you can come down to the mat. So you can soften into it. Don't hang the head down though. Reach the crown of the head forward. Push through the forearms. Keep length in the spine. Engage the core, but releasing through the hip. So in-person classes this week, we're doing, well, for the whole block, it's deep strength, deep stretch. So we're spending a bit more time, rather than flowing fast through poses, spending a bit more time to deepen into the muscles. So today it's your thighs. Just trying to use the exhale to soften, relax your face. Don't fight it. Okay, then on the next inhale, palms down. Flatten the front foot, tuck the right toes under. Lift up, three-legged dog. Lower the right heel to the mat, lift the left leg up behind you, bend at the knee, and then roll the left knee up to the ceiling so the foot is reaching behind you. Look under your armpit. So you really want to push the floor away. And then roll that knee back down, come back into down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, rock forward into plank, bring the right foot between your hands, drop the left knee down, flatten the foot. We're in a low lunge. And bring your hands on the inside, wiggle the foot over to the right, into lizard. Turn the toes out, let the thigh roll out to the side. If you can, you'll roll onto the outside edge of that foot. Same thing, keep the chest reaching forward. Gaze is down, draw the navel in, sink your hips, coming down further if you can. The breath is, as ever, the most important thing. So allowing the inhale to expand and the exhale to soften and deepen. With lizard, in particular, these poses that open through the hips, we hold a lot of tension in our hips. So this is helping to relieve the physical tension, and also it's the seat of our emotions. So we're helping on every exhale to release those daily stresses, re-energize. Okay, inhale, palms down, tuck the left toes under, lifting the right leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Bend at the knee, roll the knee up to the ceiling, push the floor away with the palms, and then rolling that knee back down, down dog, and then drop your knees, come to sit. You'll feel like Lulu now. So sitting nice and tall, close your eyes. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center, lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste from Raffles and I. Good morning.